Well, hello everybody. This is Sharon with Snooze Backyard Bushcraft. Wanted to show you the tomatoes that I got from my sister-in-law. They were grown in her backyard, and well, she didn't have any time to put them up, so she gave them to me. So today's video is going to be how I make my barbecue sauce. So stay with me. First step is to wash your tomatoes. I like to put a little bit of vinegar in my water to wash the tomatoes. So I'm going to get them washed in some vinegar water, and then I'll be bringing you back. In case you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with all these, it's got these little bad bruises and things. I'm fixing to peel them, cut off the bruise, and I have a bowl I'm going to put them in until I get all the rest of them ready to start cooking. So I can't hold my phone and do that too, and I got all these right here to peel and cut, so I'll bring you back when I get ready. Okay, I wanted to, hang on. Okay, I didn't put many in the water because I wanted you to see. Put them in there, and you see where it's busted around it. Once it busts, I go ahead and I put it in a container. And then after I put all of them in that container, I shock them with cold water. So I'm going to be doing all of these just the same way. Putting them in and letting it shock. I'm going to wait because I got to get those two out before I add any more. So I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Okay, that's the way it looks when I get them all filled up. And every now and then I just rotate them. I know y'all see some with a bunch of green on it, but trust me, if I leave these tomatoes sitting for another day to 2 days, they're going to end up like that. So, that's chicken food. So, okay. These have been blanched. As you can see, they're busted open. Some of them may not be busted open. This is cold water, so I'm shocking them. And I'm going to let them sit in there a while to cool off enough for me to take the skins off and be able to catch them. If I don't, I'm liable to get a hold of some that's real hot and burn my hand. So, sorry, I'm shaking the water off my hands. So, I'm just going to show you. This is what happens. You just take it. There's all the skin. Put it over there. Now what I'll do is I'll come back and I will core this top out. And I'll do that to every one of them. So I'll got a lot to do before you see me next time. I've mashed up all the tomatoes. Now comes the time to pulverize them. Okay, this is the last of it. Go ahead and pour it in. There we go. Make sure that's down. And I do this to give it a creamier texture. And go ahead and pour this back in here. See these little lumps coming out? Those won't be there. I'll be stringing those out. That's just the hard part of a tomato, that Not even cooking it is going to help it. Okay, I got 2 pots divided up into 2. And I'm going to start cooking them because I got to cook them and reduce it down before I start adding my seasonings. Okay, as you can see, I'm fixing to blend up 1 big onion. I gotta get the garlic out, and then I have got some 2015 mixed dried mushrooms that I had put up, and I'm gonna chop them up real fine in here and then add them to the tomatoes. So when I get through with that, I'll just bring you back then. I got the large onion, and I've got 8 cloves of garlic, and then I got 4 things of dried mushrooms in there. And we're fixing to go ahead and put on the lid, and I know you see tomato stuff in there, but it's going in with the tomatoes. And I may have to put a little juice in there. Okay, now I'm going to add the garlic and the onions. Okay, next I'm going to start putting in my ingredients. Salt, paprika, pepper, cayenne pepper, chili powder, brown sugar, and some more items. But I'll bring you back when I get everything in there and going. That right there is the chili powder, the paprika, and the cayenne. Okay, I've got all the ingredients in there. Now it's just got to simmer for a couple of hours, stirring very often. Now that the timer's up, I've got my sealers that go on there rolling. There's the sauce, and there's my freshly washed jars. And so move this out of the way, and let's see if I can do this without making a mess. I'm going to show y'all one, and then I'll do the others because it takes a long time. You're doing it that way. So, okay, and then, okay, what I do next is I clean around the tops of the jar just in case there's any spilled on there. See, just go around the top. Sorry. And after you've gone around the top, then I dry it. Then I get a lid, let it dry. Put it on, and I seal it. And okay, this is what you call a water bath canning. As you can see, the water is boiling down in there. After it's boiling, they're in there for 10 minutes, and then I remove them. And then I listen and wait for them to seal, and I go back to check them later. After I take them out, I just put the dates on them, and that's it. So this is Sharon with Snoo's Backyard Bushcraft, making homemade barbecue sauce.